2 weeks ago when I left home, I would have thought maybe I'd be in Florida. I'd be somewhere on the East Coast, maybe by the ocean. Honestly, I would have never guessed where I am right now. Doing some last minute packing. I leave in the morning, kind of deciding if I should bring my surfboard or not. I don't know. My mom stockpiles the cupboard and she insists that I take some stuff, and we're grabbing a couple things. Let me show you how many peanut butters they have. So yes, I will be taking one of those. Thank you. Here we go, peanut butter. Haul. Okay, I gotta take it out to the car now. All these guys are things that go up here. Got strawberry jam, pickles, hot sauce, my peanut butter. I just got this sweater today. It's cashmere. I found it at the thrift store for $15, and then I found it online and it was close to $200. Time to sleep. I'm about to leave. So I think it's officially been a week back in my van. The new setup has actually been working pretty well. Like, this is Tom's storage for all his clothes and stuff, which he says he really likes. Honestly, I don't know how I existed before these chairs. With them turned around, it's kind of like our little couch at night. We watch movies and our TV shows and whatever, which has been so nice. Also, the storage for food up here, I don't understand how I didn't have it before. My bed, same as always. My surfboard is up, but we have not hit the ocean and I don't even know if we will, so that's kind of shitty. This is Mississippi right here, and over there is Louisiana. Last night we saw some boar, like wild boar, swim across with their little baby ears sticking out. It was really cute. First of all, these socks are fucking horrible. These are the socks I put on this morning. I guess they're from the planting season. Look at the amount of thorns. Look at all of the thorns in there. And that was like, I just put these on this morning to wear them, and now my feet are itchy because of the thorns. Changing socks. I found my other socks. Ankle socks should do. We're going to New Orleans today. We're gonna go to the park and we're gonna get some lunch, I think, which I'm very excited about. I've never been to New Orleans before, so I think that should be very interesting. And sometimes we just skip big cities because we don't want to drive through them, but sometimes it's important to stop, because like, what's the point of being on the road if you're not going to see everything, you know? It doesn't really make sense. So I'm very excited to do that. I'm gonna make my bed if you guys want to watch. I think I'm gonna go wash my face in this river, but I don't really know. It's kind of gross. There's no one watching, which is a plus. You can do weird shit when no one's watching. I have done a lot worse. So we've been on the road for about 7 days now, I would think. I don't know exactly. And it's been kind of, it's definitely been up and down for me. My anxiety has been super bad just because I get a lot of anxiety around driving and like car crashes, which is kind of ironic because living in my car I obviously have to drive a bunch. So I've been kind of dealing and battling with that a little bit for the last couple days, which is very difficult because you go from feeling so confident on the road to taking a break for a couple months and then getting back on, and it's like all the progress I made just kind of withered away, which is unfortunate. So I'm just kind of working to get my van life legs back and starting to feel a little bit more confident on the road. I am glad that I have my boyfriend with me because he's a really huge support system for me and he helps me through a lot of those hard times. So it's really good to have him here. I'm just kind of dealing with that. Like, nothing major has happened. I mean, there's like a couple major things, but I'll share those with you guys at another time. I mean, like, I've got a couple chips in my windshield, which is like to be expected if you're driving that much across the country. Things breaking, just like very basic stuff like that. But yeah, it's been good and we're growing every day and starting to feel more confident every single day. So that's what's important. We just arrived in New Orleans, Louisiana, and when we left the campsite, the sun was beating down on this side the entire drive, and I'm probably gonna have such a bad sunburn even though I put sunscreen on. But anyway, let's go explore the park. One thing you kind of learn about van life is that driving is never quiet. Like, there's always something happening in the back. And on this ride, this corner shelf was squeaking so much. It's secure though, like that's not going anywhere, but such loud squeaking all through the van, and you just have to kind of like mask it with music and whatever, but it's crazy. One thing I was super excited for about this trip was coming to Louisiana, and that might seem a little bit weird, but I was really excited to see New Orleans, and I'm so happy we didn't drive through because we spent the whole day walking through the park. We walked through this really beautiful art display through the park. It just had different art sculptures, and then we also flew my drone, which was really, really fun. I don't know, New Orleans is a beautiful city, and we had a lot of fun exploring it. Right now we're at a free camp spot called Falcon State Park. It's pretty huge for off-grid campers. There's probably like 40 different rigs here with people that come to spend like a week, a couple nights, but like some people spend months here. The state park is beautiful. It's a dammed river that makes this beautiful little blue lake on the state park. So there's nice sandy beaches, super hot, super sunny. I'll give you a little look around at what the free park looks like that we're staying at right now. This is what our little spot looks like. We have a little bench or a little table right there. The van is here. And then we got tons of other campers around. It's pretty nice. Look at these new stickers that I added to the side. We got Sequoia National Park, Squamish, this little guy. I think that looks really good. We are on our way back up to Houston because we have a flight to Mexico on the 11th.